Morning message for you, February 21st, 2025. Brothers and sisters, the words of God for you are, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Romans 8:28. Romans 8:28 is a powerful reminder that God is always working in our lives, even when we cannot see it. Sometimes, when we face difficulties, it is easy to question God's plan and wonder why certain things happen. However, this verse assures us that everything, both good and bad, is part of God's divine purpose for us. His plans are greater than ours, and his wisdom transcends our understanding. Let me share the story of Olivia, 40 years old, who faced many challenges throughout her life. Olivia experienced significant personal losses and setbacks that made her question God's plan. Loss after loss, she began to feel that her life lacked direction and purpose. She wondered how a loving God could allow so much pain and disappointment. One day, in the midst of her despair, Olivia came across Romans 8:28. The words, "God works for the good of those who love him," touched her heart deeply. She began to reflect on her life and the experiences she had gone through. As she meditated on this verse, Olivia realized that, although the circumstances had been difficult, each one had contributed to shaping the person she had become. Her faith had grown, her character had been strengthened, and her compassion for others had deepened. Olivia learned to embrace her journey, recognizing that God was using every circumstance, even the most painful ones, for her good. She understood that God's plan does not always align with our expectations, but it is always perfect. Every challenge, every loss, and every victory were interwoven into a greater purpose that she could not fully see at the time but was beginning to understand now. This story reminds us that, although we may not always understand the why of our circumstances, we can trust that God is working for our good. Through every trial and every blessing, he is shaping our character and guiding us toward his divine purpose. If this message has encouraged you, share in the comments how you have seen God's purpose at work in your life. Write Amen if you believe that God works for your good, even in the most difficult circumstances. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this message with your friends and family. Join us every day to receive inspiring messages in the morning, afternoon, and evening. May the peace of God be with you today and always.